Welcome back to Fire Heroes. Notice that there are now blue blocks under the puke yellow health bar at the top of the screen. That's our stress level. A combined effect of heat, smoke and whatever. If it gets too high, I'll start taking continuous damage. We've abandoned our fire extinguisher, but here's something better. All fire hoses in this game have a limited hose range, unlike the ones in Firefighter FD18. Also, hoses come with two modes, jet and spray. And Scott's stress is gone now. He's very calm when he's literally on fire. Flames can be a bit tricky to hit, even when you're sort of aiming at them. By the way, I can't turn while spraying. Fighting this small fire is like pissing into a volcano. Our axe called us here for a different purpose. He's got quite a glide slope.
Somebody help me!
Scott is clearly considering ignoring the plea. So, has anyone ordered his stereotypical black housekeeper lady? No? Well, bugger.
Is this where the fire started?
Please help me!
Oh right, a person.
What are you doing? Get out of there!
I can't! I'm too scared to move!
Okay, I'm coming for you.
With an axe. Can't we simply lead her out? Nope. We have to put out the fire in the room. The event strikes again. One of the ways to put out a fire in this game is by walking into it. I think to prevent the player from getting stuck, they made it so that the flames lose their intensity when they set fire to your character. Oh, and getting hurt and regenerating is the way to increase your maximum health. Now you're coming with me. My theory is that when the voice actress was told she was playing a black woman, she used Tom and Jerry for reference.
Can you stand up?
I'm sorry! I'm so scared I can hardly stand!
Yes, Scott is a true pick-up artist.
Over here! Over here! Come on! Come on!
Oh, fine, I'll carry you. A very long cutscene approaches.
Are you all right? What were you doing in there anyway?
I was playing hide and seek.
Alone.
I work at Mr. Clayton's house. I was here to look after Donna and Kevin.
Kevin?
I fell felt the building shake, and then the room started burning?
Kevin and Donna? Aren't they Mr. Clayton's grandchildren?
That's right! Please, you have to help me find them.
Amanda takes her hide-and-seek games very seriously. But asking Scott for help is cheating.
It's too dangerous here. We should go back to the party room.
But I have to find them.
They may have already gone back. If they're not there, we'll ask Mr. Clayton what we should do.
Okay, let's go from the 20th floor to the 28th.
Calm down, everyone! This is just a temporary evacuation. Once we've made sure everything is safe, we'll be resuming the party.
Might take a year to tear it down, but...
Everyone get in the elevator, starting with the women.
And the imaginary women leave.
Scott, what's going on?
It's not good. The 20th floor is really burning.
But why? What about the safety system?
About that. Hey, Nicholas! What kind of shoddy construction have we been paying you for?
The best kind of shoddy.
What are you talking about?
The safety system isn't functioning. You didn't follow my instructions.
What is this all about? I thought you said that the construction went perfectly.
Yes, of course it did. We did everything exactly according to the plans.
Liar! The switchboard is a much cheaper model than the one I specified.
I can't even play Quake on it.
The rumors were true. You've been embezzling from the construction budget, haven't you?
You cheat! This is all your fault!
You bastard, read the lines.
No, that's not true. My company does quality construction work.
And there is an awkward pause and a long loading screen. And I guess some more loading.
What are you two doing? This is no time to be arguing.
You three.
And who are you?
I'm a member of the St. Alberta Police Department.
A cop, huh? Then I demand that you arrest this man!
On what charges?
Forward rest taste. Take Scott too.
His company built this building, but it's the shoddiest work I've ever seen!
Like this voice acting.
I'm afraid I don't handle that kind of thing. Can I see whoever's in charge here?
Scott, talk to this policeman!
I'm Scott Winkler. I designed this building.
Nice to meet you, Scott. I'm Officer Max Broderick. Call me Max. Now, who's the old man?
I am Jacob Clayton. I'm the owner of this building, Mr. Broderick.
Ouch. I feel sorry for you. What with your shiny new building burning down and all.
Yeah, that's Mel Gibson alright.
Is it now part of a policeman's job to be impertinent?
Anyway, I need to know about the building's status, in as much detail as possible.
We don't know the cause, but a fire's broken out on the 20th floor, and the sprinklers don't work, so it's spreading.
How many people are in the building now?
The building isn't open to the public yet, so the only ones here are party guests and the hotel staff.
And there's a security guard, right?
We haven't contracted with a security company yet.
That's strange. Then who is that guy I saw before?
A cosplayer?
Come in, Max.
What is it, Morgan?
I'm checking out the 3rd floor now, and it's just as I thought.
What are you talking about?
There's a big hole in the floor. No doubt about it. A bomb exploded here.
So, not a laundry fire.
What?
Yes, Max, act casually.
That's funny. Yu isn't here. Has she already been evacuated?
Scott, I'm sorry, but something's come up. You're in charge of seeing these people to safety.
Ah, crap. How many pianos are there in this room?
God, that cop is a pain.
Excuse me,
What now?
you're the architect who designed this building?
That's right.
He's going to punch Scott, isn't he? Oh no, Douglas is. Come on, deck him.
This is Scott Winkler. He's the architect who designed this building.
The architect. Do you have any blueprints or plans?
For the evening.
For this building?
Plans for the White House wouldn't do us much good, now would they?
They're in my room. It's number 248.
The White House plans?
Okay, take me there.
Me?
That is an indecent proposal, sir. Good day, sir.
Mr. Fireman, Mr. Clayton's gone off toward the hotel guest rooms. What do we do?
Aren't we all going there?
Just calm down. Who's Mr. Clayton?
The owner of this building. He said something about finding his grandkids and ran off towards the suites.
Captain, I'll go. Let me find him.
Sean, don't go near the kids.
You? No, I'm sorry. I can't let a rookie go off on his own.
Please, Captain. I train for this kind of situation all the time in basic training.
Okay, but don't do anything stupid. If anything happens, contact us on your radio.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what are you doing?
Come to my room, Mr. Fireman.
Let's go.
Baked beans strike back.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Lead the way.
So Douglas is going to follow us now. Unfortunately, I have no fine camera control. I can only center it. The AI characters have difficulty getting around flames. Take my hand, Douglas. Well, this looks ridiculous. But the game has only one pose for people being led by others. You saw Paul lead you out the same way last time. Say, do you remember that one single movie about firefighters anyone has ever watched? You see where this is going, don't you?
Wait! Don't open that!
What?
Kinky.
I'll go get the plans. Where are they?
They're in my bag. But where did I put it? Was it on the sofa or the bed? I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Okay, what did it look like? What color?
It's a black attaché case.
Technically, we are playing Scott's campaign, but we'll be switching to Douglas once in a while. Now, excuse Douglas, he's never been to a hotel before. He's doing the best impression of an average man in the morning. Alright, let's get that case. Oh, the beds! Clean and bouncy. There's the case. Oops, we have a problem. Is there a fire extinguisher here? Oh wait, Scott's taking it.
Yes, that's my bag.
I'm gonna need your help for a bit longer, Architect.
And your axe.
What now? Give me a break.
Don't complain. You built this building, right?
Technically.
I only designed it.
Close enough. In any case, you know a lot more about this building than I do.
These pauses between the lines
Please come with me. I've got some questions for you.
are the game's automatic dialogue speed.
This shows the status of the fire. The source of the blaze is here, the laundry room on the 20th floor. The fire has spread to the 24th floor.
That's not good. It's spreading very fast. Was the building built to match these plans?
Some parts are still under construction, inside the offices and the roof.
In Greece, no one would ever finish the roof.
The roof. What about the heliport?
Don't worry, it should be usable. But I'll bet there's probably a crane and some other things still on the roof.
Tell me who was in the building today, just as many as you can remember.
That question again.
What was that?
Just talking to myself. The building hasn't officially opened. The only ones here are party guests and hotel staff. Plus a police officer and one guy who looked like a security guard.
Looked like a security guard?
I heard about it from the cop. I don't know the details.
Aren't you forgetting someone?
Oh yeah, Dr. Brantley was here too.
Did you say Dr. Brantley? Dr. Sarah Brantley?
Yeah, I think that was her name. You know her?
You might say that. She's my wife.
Douglas, explain wife to Scott.
Now that you mention it, she did say that she was going to a party in place of one of her friends.
Your wife is in the hospital on the 17th floor. She's taking care of an elderly woman who had a heart attack.
To think that a fireman's wife of all people should get shut up in a death trap like this.
Has anyone died?
A death trap? Are you insulting my skills as an architect?
I'm just telling the truth. This building lacks the proper safety precautions.
I took every step possible to prevent this kind of disaster. This is all the contractor's fault.
The emergency stairways were built according to your design. How could you put them in the center of the building?
But the owner said that the design could come first, so I...
Oh, really? Now it's the owner's fault, is it? I guess architects are never wrong? Just remember this. An architect's design can make the difference between life and death for a lot of people. What you've made here is nothing but a giant coffin.
This is Go. Come in, Captain.
What's wrong?
There was just an explosion on the 7th floor.
What? An explosion? Understood. I'll go check it out. Oh, go on. Get out of here. Thanks for your help.
Sure.
that is...
What? You got something to say?
No, sir. It's just that what you said just now was right. I didn't realize just how my work could affect people's lives. It never occurred to me that a disaster could happen to one of the buildings I designed.
We can't change what's happened. We just have to try and get everyone out of here safely. You can always rebuild a building, but you can't bring the dead back to life.
Yes, you're right.
Coming up next, Scott Winkler, Reanimator.
Hey, Mr. Architect!
Ah yes, drunk slow dialogue.
Did he forget his wallet or something? Well, he didn't drop it around here, that's for sure. There's hardly any money to be found at this crappy party. If my uncle would have just given me a little cash, I would have been out of here long ago.
Well, there's always the window.
Cheap old buzzard. You'd think you could spare me a few bucks in honor of the occasion.
You really shouldn't be drinking nail polish.
So he's come to beg money from Mr. Clayton again, huh? What a hopeless loser. Hey, Steve, have you seen you around here?
Oh, not again.
You? Oh, yeah, your woman. I saw her. She was having an argument with that big-shot company president.
With Paul? Where did she go?
Beats me. But that Mr. Big Shot is after your woman, man. It's so obvious. Maybe he took her up to one of the hotel rooms.
That's enough of that kind of talk.
Wait a sec. Of course. I could go to another floor. I bet that Nicholas has all kinds of cash stashed away in here.
Russian rubles.
What could you and Paul be doing?
Well, Scott went Motherbird and...
You're still here? You've got to get to safety.
What happened?
I don't know. Don't move.
This is Douglas from Team 01. The boiler room in the basement has just caught fire. Any available pump men, head immediately for the boiler room in the basement. But stay out of the elevators. The fire could spread from the basement at any time.
So that's what, 3 fires now?
I'm going to go down there. You should get yourself to safety.
How could this happen? Could my plans have been wrong? I won't let you die in my building. I'm coming for you.
And so the tragedy has begun. There's nothing of note on the results screen for this level. We're still only about to enter the real meat of the game. As you see, we've got access to chapters 1, 2 and 4 now. Not sure why. Perhaps the others are blocked off because the fate of the characters we can save in these chapters changes the story in the rest of them. There is also a global timer. 7 hours till this building burns down. From experience, I can tell we'll be done much earlier. Okay, all this plot happening has unlocked a bunch of character profiles. I'm going to flip through them quickly. If you want, you can pause and read them. Actually, some of the sheets contain information not known to Scott. You is an enigma. So is Paul. It's the same way in my completed save file, so it's probably a bug. And here's the full-blown chart. It may have blanks, but all relationship arrows are set in stone. Here is some illicit love. You probably weren't expecting a love triangle in a firefighting game, and yet here we are. Next time I'll start chapter 1 and see if I can get Scott blown up by the backdraft.